Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce presents the Bowie Business Journal, a program designed to keep our community informed about important business and economic issues.
Hello, my name is Kelly Pierce. I'm the Executive Director for the Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce, and this is the Bowie Business Journal. I have with me today our co-host of the show, CJ Masterson, who is the chair of the Chamber's Membership Development Committee and works for Meridian in Alexandria, Virginia. We have as our guest today from New Horizons Supportive Services, Ron Vaughn, who is the Deputy Director, and Leslie Pruitt, who is the Marketing Consultant. So thank you both for being with us today. Glad to have you. New Horizons is a fairly new member of the Chamber, and we try to feature member organizations on our show each month to get the information out to the community and let you know what they're doing and what they're about. So we will start with Ron. If you could talk some about New Horizons and when they were organized and why and what the background is on the organization.
Okay, thank you. Yes, the organization was organized back in 1969 by a group of parents who had loved ones who had developmental disabilities. And they decided at that time that they needed more for their loved ones to participate in activities, to be more involved in community. So they just organized the organization formerly known as Vocational Services. Since then, the agency has changed their name back in 2005 to New Horizons Supported Services. So we've been going strong ever since then.
Terrific. That's great. And about how many clients, families do you serve?
At this particular time, we serve about 175 individuals and families in our program.
And what's the age range of those clients?
The age range are from 21 up to 70.
Okay,
Yes.
terrific. Terrific.
Yes.
Talk some about your programs and your workforce development and what you do with them. I know some are in-house programs and some
Yes.
are with outside employers.
Right. What we do is, again, we provide vocational services. On site, we provide different types of trainings as far as being able to prepare them for employment in the community. And that could range from janitorial services, secretarial services, that type of thing. And we also involved in some community contracts as well, as far as different shredding contracts, working with different businesses, providing services for them as well. We also have our employment services piece, where we provide job coaching, job development, being able to get them more into jobs in the community, to work with different employers in the community.
Employers in the community.
Yes.
Okay.
How many different types of programs do you have? We talk about jobs.
Well, within our agency, we have we have our day rehabilitation site where we provide the vocational trainings. We also have a community support program where we provide training to individuals outside of once they leave our agency for the day. We provide support to them in the evening and weekends, and pretty much they work on life skills management. So,
okay. Are most living with family, or are some living independently?
Some living independently with family, and then also working. Living in other agencies like group homes.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Okay.
So
is it a transportation? They come to you like a regular work day? They get there at 8?
Yes, they do. We provide transportation Monday through Friday, and that's from curb to curb to and from our program, and that's Monday through Friday.
And is everyone in the county? Do you go beyond the county?
We support 5 different counties, which is PG, Anne Arundel, Montgomery, St. Mary's, Charles County. We provide the transportation services to and from our programs. We also have another site which is located in Waldorf, Maryland, which is our employment site, where we provide a lot of trainings for the Division of Rehab Services, DOORS. So actually we're in the same building with them, so we provide a lot of services for them.
Okay. And then you just, I understand from Peter Holden, your executive director, you've also picked up another site in the county.
Yes.
And where is that, and what programs are going to be going on there?
Well, at our current site, we're pretty much running out of space because we're growing. So we're actually going to be moving into a site in Cheverly, Maryland, so off of Tuxedo Road. So our Employment Services Department is going to be shifting over to that site.
And so at the current location off Trade Zone Avenue, it would be just the
Right.
administrative offices then?
And our day hat program. Yes.
And the day program?
And the day program, yes.
Okay.
So.
So are the programs run by volunteers or people that are employed by New Horizons?
We have an employment staff of 80 employees.
Okay.
So that's throughout all programs.
Okay.
Okay. And can you talk some about R3? That's how I came to know you, because Rich Lambert has gotten involved with the Chamber and runs your R3, that that shredding service, and
Yes.
how that works. And
Yes, we started R3, which is a service division of New Horizons. One of our goals was to be able to create opportunities for individuals to be able to become employed. So that piece of the program, we thought, well, this would definitely get them employed. Working with community businesses, as far as working with them, maybe getting shredding contracts. So just being able to get them employed all around.
okay, and so you provide the bins to
So
businesses?
right, we provide the bins. We actually obtained a big shredder about a year or so ago. We have two types of different bins that we provide the employers to be able to use. Yeah, and then we do regular pickups, either weekly, monthly, however it's set up with the
So
employer.
contractually with the businesses, or I know Ron's not here today, so you also do shredding days where you'll sponsor
Yes.
something at a
Right.
location?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And that's something we're working on right now, to be
And
able
so
to do that.
R3, how many people does that employ?
Right now,
division?
again, we're new in the business. So right now we have about 5 employees. So we're hoping to grow. We're getting more and more contracts in. So once we do that, we pretty well will expand that program.
Good, good.
So
Just a little more. So who are the targets for the contracts? Is it government agencies, or are you just going out to the regular business community?
both government agencies, business. Yeah,
Okay.
Both. Yes.
Yeah, I think
great.
that's why Ron, made the choice to get involved with the chamber,
Right.
to be able to connect with businesses who might
Right.
want that bin service or be willing to sponsor a shredding
Exactly.
day.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So.
So quite a bit number of programs. So I guess it kind of leads me to you and the marketing coordinator. I take it as your responsibility to get this information out to the public and get people involved.
Absolutely, and that's one of the goals with partnering with the Bowie Chamber of Commerce with our upcoming golf tournament. We will be partnering together, and we're trying to get out into the community and tell our story, show the successes, show how the individuals, how productive and successful they are in their daily lives, and to really let the businesses know how they can become an employer, as well as bring projects and contracts to us so that we can fulfill their needs with some of the mailing fulfillment, etc. So our golf tournament, we're really excited about the partnership, especially since this is a way to really get the community involved in what we're doing and learn about who and what we are.
Great. Is there any other community-based programs that you guys simultaneously work with to kind of spread the word, or similar, maybe not exactly what you guys do, but partner to kind of grow?
We have other providers that do the same thing that we do at our agency, which we branch out to, in certain different situations. So yes.
Okay.
So can you, in general terms, talk about a success story with one of your clients?
Yes. Matter of fact, I was talking with Cynthia Swift-King. She's my associate director there of employment services, and one of her individuals was in the program that he was off today. This individual, he was diagnosed with traumatic brain injury, and he's probably been with our agency for probably going on about 2 years now. Currently working at Giant, and matter of fact, he's been named Employee of the Year.
Wow.
He's made a lot of great strides in what he does there. Got more responsibilities, so the employer really likes what he does and what we do for him.
That's terrific.
So,
Wow, great.
yeah.
Good.
So through some of your programs, do you guys measure improvements in?
Yes, one of the things we do measure our outcomes as far as employment goes.
Okay.
Right now we're 80% as far as employment rate placements, so which is really good, and we're climbing, so which is great, So yes, we do monitor that.
That's good.
as well as monitoring the number of individuals who come in and out of our programs.
Okay. So how does one, if there's a family out there with a family member with fits the category for your program, how do they reach out to become a part?
Well, what they can do is, they can contact us at New Horizons, and then we can lead them on what the first steps are, and we can kind of go from there as far as getting them into our program or just giving them resources.
Okay.
Are most of your clients from people approaching you as opposed to referrals through doctors or other social services agencies?
Pretty much both. I mean, we have people come in and just ask questions about our program and what we do and how we can help. We get a lot of referrals from Resource Connections here in Prince George's County. Schools, different schools. We get a lot of phone calls from the different area schools. Yes.
Okay.
So referrals are coming from everywhere. So yes.
And
Go
from
ahead.
the business side, that's the role from the marketing perspective, is really to reach out to the community to get more businesses engaged in understanding the benefits of hiring one of our individuals. Because when they hire one of our individuals, they don't realize that at first, but they have probably the most dedicated, committed, happy, responsible individual who is working for them, and they are extremely productive. So the employers are extremely pleased with the outcomes from our individuals. And so by going out and really working with the business community to tell our story, bringing you all in to see the operation, to see the successes. I mean, that was just one success story.
Right.
That Ron
We have
told.
many.
There
Yeah.
are many.
Many,
And
yes.
that's the thing,
Yes.
is people do not understand how productive and how happy these individuals are. And what they teach in the work environment as with their disability is they teach the other employees, if they can do it, then I can do it. And there's such a success, a feeling of success by everyone. And then the customers, if it's a retail operation, the customers come in and they start asking for that one employee because they bring so much joy. So they really serve as a role model. And we only talk about the successes and the capabilities of the individuals because that's what we see, and that's what we express to our employers. And that's why, with our partnership with the golf tournament, is really trying to get the business community to really get engaged and really understand what a great service we offer and how wonderful our employees are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll talk for a minute. The golf tournament is scheduled at Bowie Golf and Country Club on Friday, May 2nd.
Yes.
We'll have registration and continental breakfast starting at 8 in the morning and shotgun start at 9. The luncheon is being catered by Chesapeake Grill and Deli here in Bowie, who's also a chamber member, and there'll be awards and prizes and a nice picnic at the end. And it is a great opportunity for the business community to learn who you are. And we've provided for either individual or foursome registration. So if individuals register to play, it'll be a nice opportunity to put them together with representatives or other sponsors for New Horizons so that they get an understanding of what you're about. And I think it's a win-win for everybody to pull the two organizations together. I think attendance and participation in golf events and a lot of things in the community fall off because there's so many things. There were problems with the economy. So we've both had rather small golf tournaments the last few years, and we talked about joining forces to have something bigger and better that'll make it good for everybody. So we're looking
And we're very
forward
excited
to it.
about that. We're very excited about that.
Oh, we are too. We are
yes.
too. We try and do events throughout the year. The Chamber has a corporate and community relations committee, and their focus is to find events and programs that we can partner with our member organizations. We have about 20 nonprofit organizations that belong to the Chamber.
Great.
So I think it'll be good for all of us.
Yes.
Talk about challenges, certainly, with whether it's dealing with individuals or it's dealing with the funding mechanisms or
well, I was going to say
space.
one of the challenges, again, it is space, and we're going to be changing that. But one of the bigger challenges is funding for us. We get most of our funding, pretty much 98% of our funding from the state of Maryland, from DEA Developmental Services. So, and the rest is through fundraising. So that is a huge challenge for us.
Yeah. And so what kind of things do you do for fundraising throughout
Well,
the year for that other 2%?
Right. Well, this is going to be our third golf tournament that we're involved in, fourth golf tournament that we're going to be involved in. Yes. So, and then we have through donations as well. We get some more funding through donations.
Okay.
And through our annual fund.
Right.
So are you, there's a way for people to give through,
Online, and also
Right.
we do a mailing once a year, an annual fund, so.
Right.
And
Okay.
ask for
Sure.
contributions.
okay, good,
So-
good.
What are something that is little known about your programs and the people that you work with that the business community should know? What should they take away from New Horizons?
Well, I think one of the unique things about our mission is just being able to provide like person-centered planning for our folks, and we look at the person and what their capabilities may be. You know, we have a continuum of supports through families. We work with families as well as with their loved one. You know, so if a family is going through some challenges, we can assist in that. You know, so we don't only work with that individual; we work with their family as well.
That's good to know. As a former educator working with in the special ed department, I'm very familiar with the students, and they were capable. They're more than capable of doing a regular job. And so I'm very fond of the program. It's good to know that there's other things out there for them. But I was unaware, just like probably most of the public. Is there a website? Where do they find information about it?
Well, our website is www.nhssi.org, and they can go on there and learn all about what we do. We do postings every week in regards to what's happening in our program, so they would be able to view that online.
Is there also is this a national, is there a bigger picture, or is it just the regional program?
This is our regional program.
It's just a regional program, okay.
One thing that I would encourage is if anyone is interested in learning about us, about New Horizons, that you call and come in for a tour, because I think that we can explain and describe, and I think we both have kind of given you an overview today, but to really come in and experience our day-to-day operation, people come in having one viewpoint, and they leave a different person because they get to really experience success from such a core level, and it really, people want to get involved once they come visit us and see what success these individuals are able to accomplish. And by coming and visiting, it's a really special day, and we would encourage that, especially with our new site. We'll be talking about that a little further with a groundbreaking upcoming, but that hasn't been announced. There's lots of excitement for the organization, but we really do encourage people, if they want to come and learn more, come and visit us, because that's the best way to understand us. Because by my describing it, you can see by my emotion, but you really can't feel it for yourself. And once you come in, you want to get engaged and figure out how you can bring work, or suggest how, you know, friends of yours who are employers could maybe use the services and really help these individuals
Get involved.
productive.
Do you all do on any kind of regular basis throughout the year? Do you have a day a year or that you have open houses for the community?
We do. We do have an open house. Matter of fact, one's coming up on the second week of May. I'm not sure the date yet, but it's coming second week of May.
Okay.
And that's usually for new individuals coming into the program or transitioning youth coming out of schools. So we usually have 2 days a year where we do open house.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just, you know, open house, maybe we can talk about open house where the business community is invited to come in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, just to put it different. And the other thing I was wondering when we were, is there a, are there time limits on how long, or once they're in the program, as long as they're successful and progressing and being productive, it can be a lifelong
It's a lifelong.
experience?
No time limits. We'll always have our support.
Good,
So,
good.
If they're
always.
not being productive, we will make sure they're productive.
Find ways to
That's
be
the
productive.
purpose.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
But they are, once they're in the program.
Yeah, once
it's a
they start with
lifetime.
us, they continue to work with us.
Good. And then we talked some about the golf tournament. Are there any other big events that you do each year that are fundraising events or programs? I don't know if you do an annual dinner, if you
Yeah,
do.
we do have an annual dinner, and that's usually in September. Every year we do provide an annual dinner, and that's we give update about what's going on in our
and all
program.
your sponsors and.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Good. Good.
Really?
I thought you were starting to say something.
I was. Okay. Well, we seem like we've touched on a lot of different things. We know that we have a productive group, and once they're in the program, you spoke of the person working at Giants has been the employee of the year. Do they still come back? Do you ever reach back out to those success stories and bring them in?
Yes, like I said, he was in today actually talking to his peers about his job and what he does there, and what he needed to do, what they need to do to be able to stay on a job. So he actually did very well.
Wow.
Did very
So he's
well.
still
Yes.
part of the program.
He's still part of the program, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He pretty much works almost full time.
Almost full
So,
time.
yeah.
And so the transportation you provide to and from to get people to the center.
To our
is-
center only, yes.
So not to the job
Not to the job,
sites. Okay.
right.
Okay. So once they're in, so this particular person, they find or the family provides transportation for each of the
Right,
jobs.
to their jobs.
So your current work sites are located where?
We have work sites all over the place. I mean, we've been working with Giant for many years. And that could be Dunkirk, here in Bowie,
Bowie.
Upper Marlboro area. We're working Safeways, so we have different sites everywhere. We
With
work
the-
a lot of different employers.
Training sites. My apologies.
Oh, training site is pretty much at our Upper Marlboro site and our Waldorf site. Those two sites there.
Okay.
Yes.
With one to come. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes. The one to come, and hopefully in June we'll be moving in.
Moving in. Great.
June of this year.
June of this
that
year, yes.
quickly. Wow.
Yes.
Terrific.
Yes.
So the building's
our-
already there, just needs some
Some
rehab.
rehab. Yes, just need some rehab, and actually we're working with the architectural company right now to do that for us. So.
Okay, great.
Okay, terrific. Anything we haven't touched on that you want to talk about with New Horizons?
I think that's it. You have anything else, Leslie?
Just come
Yeah,
down and
come
visit
in.
us, because
Yeah,
I
just-
think once you come and learn more about who and what we are and who we serve, you become connected, I think, for life. It grabs the heart.
Right, it does.
Come and become involved. Help us with our fundraising events. Help us with, with our marketing and telling the story. And it's kind of
Right.
a domino effect.
Right.
Serve on a committee. So the more people we can get involved and engaged, especially from the
That'd be great.
business community, because as we mentioned, the funding, especially with the way the budgets for the state are tightening, and especially for the developmentally disabled, we really do need the extra assistance, the support, and helping people tell our story, getting it out there.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you both very much for being with us.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
We're
for
looking
inviting us.
forward to the golf tournament.
Yes, I'm going to be playing myself. So.
It will be, hopefully it will be a warm, sunny day.
Yes, I'm hoping so.
Much warmer than this. We'll just talk for a minute about some other upcoming events for the Chamber. Next Wednesday is a new and prospective new member orientation for anyone who's interested in what the Chamber does and what we're involved in. We host that from 8 to 9 in the morning, and it's a free breakfast meeting. And then March 20th, well, I'll back up. March 10th, another partnership that we have is with another nonprofit that's a member of the Chamber, Kappa Alpha Psi, the alumni chapter of the fraternity. We are doing a bowling tournament with them at Crofton Bowling Center on Monday evening, March 10th at 5 o'clock, and the registration for that is on our website. And then March 20th, we do a Taste of Bowie and fashion show that raises funds for the Women in Business Scholarship Fund, and that is a lot of fun. Our member organizations that are caterers and restaurants and food service providers all set up stations and do the food for the evening. We have a number of our board members, including Mr. Masterson, who will be modeling for the fashion show. And it's a really fun evening. So please take a look at the website or call the office about that. All the contact information is at the end of the show. And And then we have the golf tournament in May, so we're looking forward to a really busy spring and a lot of events going on, and hope that you will join us. And thank you for watching the show today, and we'll see you next month.
See you.